Hey, it's Kay. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. And I'm getting ready for, you guessed it, nothing. I'm just bored and wanted to do my makeup, so let's get started. So we're going to put on some moisturizer. I just used the Cetaphil moisturizing lotion. It says body and face, so don't come at me. I just use it because it works. Right, and then I do my brows first. So I'm gonna take the Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream from e.l.f. in shade medium brown. And then I take like a setting spray bottle, but it's filled with water. And then I spritz the makeup brush. And then I put it in, and then I gently, I squeeze it at like the tip of the brush, and then do my eyebrows very lightly. I just took the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 10, and then I'm gonna take that same concealer and put it all over my lid. That's the base I use. Then I take the Airspun, and it's not translucent, it's naturally neutral, and then I set that concealer. I'm gonna take the Avani palette and then these two purple shades, and then probably this glitter up here, and use them on my eyes today. So it's a chit chat and get ready with me, right? Duh. So back in freshman year of high school, I was diagnosed with Tourette's. Fun, right? So fun. But my parents didn't think anything of it at the time before it got really bad, before it got bad freshman year. Now in class, I would get the worst neck pain from my twitching.
Today, Junior?
I don't know how to explain it other than I was expanding my neck, and that's I don't want to show it because it's just weird to me. So eventually I had enough of the pain that I had enough of the pain. I literally would come home crying, and I'd be in tears. It hurt so bad. It wasn't fun. So I went to the doctor. Yeah, that did nothing. The first doctor said I probably had Tourette's, and then sent me to a kid neurologist. We're just gonna take that light purple shade and put it all in the crease. So we didn't waste our time, but we knew I kinda had it. So then we went to the neurologist, and she said, we're not gonna give you anything. And I'm like, I'm in pain here. What do you want from me? Now, she said it would make me a zombie. Now, I didn't know what that meant, but I'm assuming it would mean that I would be lazier than I normally am. So. Anyways, so that was a bust. So I was in pain, but it was a diagnosed pain. So I knew what was going on. So anyways, I grew out of that eventually. But then, until I grew out of that, but then junior year, it came back. Then I forced my parents to find another doctor so they would actually give me pills.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
Not painkillers. Something just help with the pain. So they gave me Pemazide, Don't know how to pronounce it. And it's supposed to suppress the ticks and make them not make me hurt. Now, there'll only be like one tick you'll see me do. It's like I twitch my nose sort of like a bunny. I don't know how, that's the only way I can explain it. But that's the only one you'll see me do that the medicine does not suppress. But I was told it was cute, so I don't mind it. Then I'm gonna take the e.l.f. liquid liner and do my wings. This I cannot talk through, so I'm just gonna, because I'll mess up. I know I'll mess up, so I'm just gonna like fast forward it, like put some music and then fast forward it. Now I'm going to take that same Maybelline Fit Me concealer and put it under my eyes. And take the makeup sponge and blend it out. Anyways, I had some very embarrassing stories that came with the Tourette's. One of them that I still remember to this day and how it happened and everything. One of my friends from first grade, like we knew each other since first grade, but we haven't seen each other in a while. And this was freshman year, I believe, as well. We haven't seen each other in a while, so he doesn't know, like, that I'm doing these ticks and whatnot. So he's not used to, like, seeing me. And,
I always spank my dough. Who's your daddy?
We're just sitting together on the bus talking, catching up, and out of nowhere, he goes, "Kay, are you on drugs?"
Are you on drugs? Are you fucking on drugs?
And I'm like, last time I checked, no. I don't do drugs. I was like the sweetest, most innocent girl in the freshman class. How, like, no? What do you think of me? Like, that was just back then. I don't care if people do drugs, but like, back then I'm like, scary. Don't do drugs, kids. But I'm like, no. And I sat there and explained it. And I'm like, I have Tourette's. No, you haven't seen me in a while, but I have Tourette's. He's like, you're joking, right? I'm like, no. He's like, well, I'm so sorry. And he's like, apologizing. He's like, I'm so sorry. My friend, he smokes and he basically twitches like that. I'm like, oh, okay. So I see, but I don't smoke. So he's like, yeah, I get that now. Like, not everything's like drug related, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. And so I won't let him live that down. He'll never live that down. I keep bringing it up every time I meet one of his new friends. I'm like, did you know that he thought I was on drugs freshman year of school? The only other time I had something like Tourette's related, like someone mentioned my Tourette's to me, was like 8th grade year. I used to, like, you know how you go like this, you flex, and then you like puff out your muscles? Well, I did that. Like, that was one of my tics. And one of the guys came up to me, or not came up to me. We were sitting in like a desk, like the desk, and there was 2 in front facing each other and 2 facing each other. So it was like a 4 desks. And he talks to the girl right next to me and goes, "Look, she's flexing." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm just twitching. Don't make fun of me."